So how to choose your niche? This is the question I get asked a lot by my clients and by other people that I talk to. So I talk about this a lot in my podcast and as well as in my YouTube channel. When I started doing my business, one of the things that we learned was a decade ago, but one of the things that we learned was how to choose your niche. The more specific you are, the better it is. People know what you're doing. You're going to get your audience. You will make money. All of that is good and everything, but that's kind of like an old style of marketing. How to choose your niche, I teach it in a way that it's kind of like your business has to align with your mind, body, and soul. And when it comes to niche, there's a couple of questions that you have to ask yourself. The number one question is that pretty much like, what is your purpose? Niche and purpose is actually, believe it or not, is the same. Okay, the transformation that you're going through in life, the things that you have done, that now you're ready to teach other people, that is your passion and that is your niche. But we separate that. So from the inside, from the peaceful place of ourselves, that is our passion. Okay, I have a passion to, teach moms how to get better sleep. I have a passion for gardening, so I'm making all these herbs and selling it to the people that are, wanted to eat more organic and more healthy food. I lost a lot of weight. My passion is to teach other how to lose weight, how to eat healthy, and something that you're doing yourself. You're doing it yourself. You did it yourself. You've seen the transformation in your own life, and now you wanted to share that with other people. So it's a purpose as well as niche. Why do we call it a niche? Niches and a business term. Okay, to choose your niche, because in the marketing we have to know what it is in order to know your niche to attract the audience that wants that niche. And that's why we call it a niche. The way I teach and the way I find it very simple for me how to choose my niche and how to combine my purpose with my niche is that I said to myself, okay, if I had all the money in the world and all the time in the world, what would I do? And I really want you to ask yourself this question. What would you do if you had all the money in the world and all the time in the world? Now, our physical mind and body automatically goes to things that we always do, right? I'll take care of my kids, I'll take care of my family, my friend, I'll go on vacation, I pay the debt of my credit card, my college, pay the loan. All of those stuff comes in. But let's just say that you did all of that. You went on vacation. You went around the world. You paid all your debt. You paid your kids' college. You paid that house. You got that car that you like. You got that watch that you like. You got that clothes that are name brand. You got everything that you wanted, you got. Now what? Now you still have a lot of money and a lot of time. What would you do? What would you do with that time? And what would you do with that money? It's very simple strategy, but yet it's a little bit hard. Why? Because when we do that and visualize ourselves that I have all the money in the world and I have all the time in the world, what would I do? Then you tap in your purpose. Then you tap into your purpose and you say to yourself, you know what? I love doing XYZ. Whether somebody pay me or not, time doesn't really matter. It just gives me that satisfaction of I wanted to do this. And for me, that's exactly what it was. So I sat down and I said to myself, if I had all the money in the world and all the time, what would I do? You know what I like to do? I love to help women, empowering them to have their business to be financially, emotionally, and physically independent. That's really what I do. I would do it if I make billions of dollars. Because when I see my clients, when I see that when they come and tell me, Val, I sign a client. My business is going up. I'm scaling up my business. I hit the 6-figure, now I'm going to 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure. And that, to me, is satisfaction because it's a ripple effect. So I am helping them, they helping their clients helping their clients, as you can see how one purpose and one niche can go from very little to saving the world, changing the world, and feeling amazing about yourself. So when it comes to niche, don't get overwhelmed. Just relax, make a cup of tea, sit down someplace quiet, and say to yourself, and ask yourself, if I had all the money in the world and all the time in the world, what would I do? What would I do that give me the feeling of fulfillment, peace, and abundance? And if you can answer that question, that is, my dear, your niche.